Great day in the journey way. Man, good morning. Good morning in the journey. And what have you released? What have you let go of? What have you innovated in your life? Out running this morning and noticing nature because we gave ourselves permission to notice nature. I noticed the clouds in the sky, and a lot of times for people, this is not a good sign. It's, you want to see the sun and the clouds block the sun, but then you look at the necessity of the clouds because the clouds carry the water that nourishes all of us. We're going to have a talk about the importance of water, giving yourself permission to drink water one day soon, but not today. But, notice nature. It sings out to us. It rings out to us. And by us sharing our share with nature, nature shares its share with us. I'm going to do a show on share for those that don't know and that are new to the journey. Share is a Yoruba word, and basically what it means is the life force, the life essence. And we all share this life essence and we draw from it. But this brings us to what we're going to talk about today. We draw from this life ashe. We draw from the ashe of the Creator so that we can live, so that we can prosper, so that we could grow. But my question to you, especially if you're following me on Twitter or Facebook or Google Plus, or you on any of my pages, I just put up a slew of texts or posts by people that I don't know that are all talking about adding value. In my short study of economics, I'm still struggling through Thomas Paine's The Wealth of Nations. One of the major things I keep running into is he talks about the concept of adding value, which is the source of economic development. But I'm also going to say adding value is also a source of ashe, is a source that I think we neglect when we talk about our spiritual and our mental lives. Because when we just extract this life energy and we just live like automatons, we just live like zombies, we just do what we're supposed to do, we're not adding value to life. I want you to give yourself permission to add value. I want you to give yourself permission to add value to your significant other. I want you to give yourself permission to add value to your workplace. I want you to give yourself permission to add value to your children. I want you to give yourself permission to, most importantly, add value to yourself and your life. We talk about being prosperous, but a lot of times we want to take somebody else's idea and just campaign for that idea. We want to shoot out somebody else's idea, but we don't add ourselves to it. By adding value, you have to invest yourself. When you talk about adding value to someone else, to something else, or even just to yourself, and let me define self. We'll work on that later. And adding value to yourself, it takes a personal investment. You know what I'm saying? Because in economies, it does no good just to mine a precious metal. That metal needs to be processed, and that process is adding value. It does no good just to have land. You have to add value to that land. It does no good to have an idea or to get an idea from somebody. You have to add value to it. What is value? Value is something that you put on it. Value is what makes it worth other people desiring, making other people want it. You know what I'm saying? Better yet, making yourself want it. When you add value to something, you value a little bit more. I could think back to when I was young, and I'm done after this. When I was young, I always would keep stuff longer that I bought. Now I would get my Christmas toys and I tear that shit up in, excuse my language, I would tear that stuff up in a couple of hours, 2 days, 3 days. But when I worked on my paper route, or I was out shoveling snow and I went out and bought something, you know what I'm saying? Because I added value to other people. I would go to their house and I would shovel their snow, or I would take the paper and I would fold it up and make it look nice, add value to it, and take it and deliver it to people's houses. And I would get my little bit of money and I would buy something. I mean, like some of my comic books, I still got a few of those. You know what I'm saying? Because I invested myself in it. So I want you to give yourself to add value. That's what nature does. Nature adds value to each and every species, if that species is willing. And all species are willing to have value added to them by nature, except for man, because we don't feel that we're worthy, or we feel that we're above nature. I mean, it's one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Some of us feel we're not worthy, and so we don't deserve to be better. So we won't allow nature to add value to us. We won't allow Creator to add value to us. And some of us think that we are above nature, and so we want to allow it to do it because it's so beneath us. But we need to get out that mind state, and we need to allow others to add value to us and allow nature to add value to us, and we need to give ourselves permission to add value to others. This is Brother Hatim, 1 minute and 50 seconds over, but I apologize. Thank you for your time. Be sure to check me out tonight for Freestyle Friday, because I don't know where the show gonna go. That's why I call it freestyle, and we're gonna have a good time. I don't know what time. Just be looking at my timeline when the stuff pop up. And if you want to know exactly when I'm broadcasting, all you got to do is register, and an email will automatically be sent out to you. This is Brother Hatim, and I'm saying peace. And I pray that your day is as beautiful as you are.